everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is about health screenings and also show you guys my recent health screening results and then go through with you what each item meaning and all these things. So I don't claim to be a doctor or anything, but this is all through my own research and also from analysis from the doctor, which is not much because my health screening is basically quite good. Everything is all great, so there were no comments from her or anything. Yeah. Okay, so first maybe let's go and check why is health screening necessary and is it really important for people to go for regular health screenings, okay? So if you Google health screening helps to discover if a person is suffering from a particular disease or condition even if he or she does not have any symptoms. So it means that even if you don't have symptoms, you should definitely go for health screening. And then when should you start going for health screening? So usually people say 30 years onwards lah, but with the recent spate of like cancer or like those kind of CI discovered in like children or people even in young people, so you might wish to start screening earlier. So if you have other risk factors like you are overweight, high blood pressure, all these things, or you are close relative with a diabetes person, so all these will recommend that you go for health screening earlier. So anyway, I have not reached 30, but I still go for health screening because previously I do not have a good results from some of my past health screening, and then last time I have health screening at my company for free, so I went for them and then found out some bad markers, but after that subsequently the markers disappeared, so maybe I did not have anything, so I'm still worried. So that's why I'm always going for health screening on a yearly basis lah. Yeah. Okay, so maybe I show you guys my health screening results and how I interpret it. So basically I'll go through how I interpret it, and then after that I'll go through how the doctor actually interpreted it, and then maybe I'll show you guys like why I chose like this particular screening packages over the rest. Yeah, okay, so let's go. Okay, so my company has this because they are under insurance, so AIA corporate insurance, so AIA is a partner of White Coat. So White Coat does give free basic health screening because of the corporate insurance that the company buys. So for the free basic health screening is basically blood pressure, height and weight, cholesterol, diabetes, that's all. Yeah, because it's really very basic lah. So it's to check on the 三高 lah, like the top 3 things that cause critical illness. Okay, yeah, so these are the amount, but I don't think basic is enough, so usually I go with the superior one lah. Okay, so you can see what the superior check. It checks for other than the 3, it checks for liver profile. Okay, then also checks for hepatitis. That's not very important lah, but this basically tells you whether you have gotten hepatitis before and whether you need a vaccine for it lah. Okay, then kidney function. Yes, I think kidney function is important. Urinalysis, thyroid function, and also bone and joint profile lah. And also cancer markers. Okay, venereal profile is STD lah. Okay, hematology. So basically, if you are not very kiasu, you just go with the simple premium package is enough. It's just that like I check halfway, I feel uneasy lah, so I don't want to check halfway. Why I don't go for comprehensive? Okay, see what's the difference between comprehensive and superior is basically the cancer marker. So why did I choose superior is because last time I have a high amount of this CA125, so I wanted to make sure it's not high anymore lah. So that's why I went with this package, which is the minimum is actually the superior one. Okay, so if you guys companies I mean their corporate insurance is AIA, then you will also get this member rates, and then basically you can get the packages at these prices lah. Yeah. Okay, so you have to go down to the clinic and do all this, or it's actually done at your office. So if it's done at your office, then it's even better lah, because basically you don't need to make time to go for this health screening. You just go as and when you are free in the office to down to do this health screening and take your urine and stuff lah. Yeah. Okay, so in addition to this comprehensive health screening packages that I went through, I also went for a pap smear, so I'll also show you the pap smear result later. Okay, so what does pap smear screen for? It screens for cervical cancer lah. So if you examine this portion of cancer markers, it does not show cervical cancer, so that's the pap smear is the only way to screen for that. And also if you are female, the government subsidize you under this scheme called Screen for Life, and you only do a screening at $5, okay, for pap smear. But to be honest, pap smear is really painful. I do not want to do it in the next 10 years, hopefully. Okay, but technically you should do it every 5 years lah. Yeah, so that's the recommended amount of time in between your pap smears. Okay, so like I mentioned, I do like regular health screening like year to year, right? My previous health screening was not actually in 2022, it was in 2021. So once every 2 years lah. Yeah. Okay, so this is my blood pressure. So basically 105, which is within this range, and 79, which is within this range. But the DIA thingy is a bit high to the almost to the borderline high side lah. So if you look at my screening from the previous time I went for it in 2021, yeah, the reason why I didn't do it in 2022 is because I did end of the year 2021 lah. Okay, so it was a borderline high. Yeah, BMI, even though it increased, you see I increased like about 5 kg, right? But surprisingly my blood pressure is normal. But maybe the day that I took the blood pressure, I was like feeling nervous or something in 2021. Yeah. Okay, so basically this report, right, is what I got from that package, and then it just explains that everything is like normal or whatever lah. Yeah. Okay, so here it says everything is like normal, everything normal. Normal, not reactive. Okay, so basically this portion is a very like overall, if you don't know how to read your lab results, right, this is what you can read lah. But if you know how to read your lab results, you should refer to the lab results instead. Okay, so this is the actual lab results. Okay, so lipid profile, it measures both good and bad cholesterol, and then HDL is the good cholesterol and LDL is the bad cholesterol lah. Okay, so if you actually have high cholesterol, it will lead to all these kind of CI lah. Yeah, so that's the reason why high cholesterol should be monitored. Okay, so how do you improve your cholesterol? So here we'll explain HDL is good cholesterol, LDL is bad cholesterol, and then triglycerides. What do they cause all these things? So yeah, all lead to all these diseases lah. So lifestyle changes for lowering cholesterol, but honestly, I do not really care what I eat, so I'm quite shocked that my cholesterol is not that high. Yeah, actually it's still it's not in the good range lah. It's a bit out of the range, but still it's really quite little lesser lah. I mean, maybe due to the fact that I do exercise. Okay, so I'm so shocked that you can see alcohol actually raise the good cholesterol and not bad cholesterol. So actually alcohol can technically be good for your cholesterol. Okay, exercise, weight loss, don't smoke, these are some kind of drugs lah, so you can ignore. Then you want to lower your LDL. LDL is the bad one, so you need to basically it's like almost repeating raise and lower lah. Okay, and this is the most important thing, diabetes mellitus profile. Okay, so this one shows whether you got diabetes lah. So diabetes is actually not CI by itself. What I like about this report, right, is it shows my previous readings in comparison to my current readings, which I took recently. So you can see the improvement or the de-improvement from previous times. Yeah. Okay, so my triglyceride actually reduced from my previous time. This is so surprising because I've been eating more and more fried food recently. Okay, so anyway, because I've been living by myself now in my own house with my husband, so we rarely cook. So if we cook, we actually use the air fryer, and it's usually like fatty food. Yeah, so I don't know why the triglycerides went down, even though I'm fatter, you know, like physically I'm more heavy and stuff. Yeah. Okay, so diabetes mellitus profile. Okay, so you can see like just now I mentioned, diabetes itself is not CI, so it will cause complications that are CI, which is really a lot of complications, and that is why most diabetes patients are unable to get CI coverage lah, because your risk increase much more when you have diabetes. Okay, So glucose fasting, so actually increased, but still within the reference range, so still kind of good. Okay, so types of diabetes, I'm sure everyone know there's two types of diabetes. Like one is due to genes, and the other one is due to your fats, or somehow your body developed this insulin resistance lah. Okay, usually happen due to old age. Okay, so symptoms of diabetes: frequent urination, increased thirst, extreme hunger, unintentional weight loss. That's quite shocking, I didn't know that. Okay, fatigue, blurry vision, sores and wounds that heal slowly, numbness and tingling sensation in hands and feet. Okay, so if you ever get those kind of like feet injury, please go and see a doctor, because don't delay this kind of thing, right? If you have diabetes and you don't know it, right, it can lead to amputation. Okay, yeah. Okay, lifestyle modification, healthy diet, all this thing will be good. Okay, so basically if you have an injury for a long time, it hasn't been healing, right, please go and do this glucose fasting test. It's very important. Okay, next, liver profile. So what does it measure? Okay, so total protein and albumin. Okay, so what does albumin do? Keeps blood from leaking out of blood vessel, helps to move hormones, important substances through the body. So all this is made in the liver lah. So if you have optimal amount of all this, that means your liver is functioning properly. Okay, globulins help to fight infection, move nutrients throughout the body. Some globulins made by liver, made by immune system. Okay, so if your total protein levels are low, right, this total protein you can see here, it means that you could possibly have liver or kidney disease, malnutrition, or malabsorption. So all this like provides a reference to show like you might have some problems, but doesn't mean that you're confirmed at such problems. So usually if you have any adverse results in your health screening, you need to go for further investigation to find out what's wrong with you lah. Yeah. Okay, so total protein levels high can be infection like HIV or hepatitis, or multiple myeloma type of blood cancer. Okay, then basically you also measure this thing called the albumin globulin ratio. So this ratio is basically here lah. So you'll say if you are low, it can be caused by autoimmune disease such as lupus, liver disease, kidney disease. Okay, if it's high, it can be leukemia or certain genetic disorder. Okay, then basically also have this bilirubin in your blood. So if you have high levels of this amount in your blood, right, means your liver isn't working properly, like it's not clearing it properly, so it may indicate liver damage or disease. Okay, and next we have this alkaline phosphate. So alkaline phosphate, what is it? Is to maintain healthy bones. So a lack of it will lead to bone weakness lah, all these things. Okay, so yeah, definitely need to have this alkaline phosphate. Okay, then all these are liver enzymes lah. So mention if it's actually very high, then it means that you have liver injury. Probably maybe you've been drinking too much alcohol, like your liver cannot take it anymore, that kind of thing. Okay, yeah, so basically this explains the liver and diabetes. And then next we go to bone and joint function. Okay, so phosphate to maintain healthy bones. Okay, and then poor diet can lead to lower level of phosphate. Okay, so don't drink too much alcohol, if not affect your bone and joint lah. Okay, calcium important. This one everyone knows lah. Like calcium not enough, then we'll have brittle bones or like other things. Okay, then check your uric acid also. If too much uric acid, will have this thing called gout, which is a disease where this uric acid is deposited in your tissues and joint, causing pain lah. So high levels will lead to kidney disease, formation of urinary stones. So if you have urine stones before, please look out for this again. And then high protein diet and alcohol are known to increase the level of uric acid. So for myself, I usually eat high protein diet. It's quite shocking that, okay, so basically they didn't like, for liver profile all the way, right, I don't know why they don't include my old results, but basically I moved it here from the previous results to do a comparison. So the recent one, like you can see my liver profile is actually within the reference range. So last time it was below, right? So the globulin, the globulin is low. Globulin low means no infection. Is it too little infection? Yeah. Then previously the which thing is high? The AG ratio is high. So AG ratio is high, right? Maybe I got this genetic disorder, but never mind, it's back to normal now lah. Oh, okay. So maybe last time I got a lot of stress or something. Yeah. Okay, so this one also I pasted from my old results. Okay, so phosphate is decreasing. Okay, not that great. So I should increase my phosphate. And then calcium, not that bad, not that bad. I think okay. Uric acid around the same. Rheumatoid factor is the same. Okay, so rheumatoid factor is basically mean if you have high rheumatoid factor, it could be inflammation of your joints, and then you could possibly have a gout, rheumatic fever, and rheumatoid arthritis lah. So you don't know what is rheumatoid arthritis? Is basically an inflammatory disease that affects the joints. So like feng shui or this thing lah. Okay, 80% of the adults have rheumatoid arthritis level that are high. Yeah. Okay, so doesn't mean that you have high rheumatoid factor means you confirm have all these diseases. It's just an indication. You still need to do some checking lah. Okay, so basically if you have high level of rheumatoid arthritis, it can, I mean if you have high RF factor means maybe you have this, then this will lead to eye condition, dry mouth, fatigue, lung scarring, digestive problems, heart disease, skin conditions. So if you like have eczema, it could be a possible factor that's due to this lah, huh? Okay, cartilage damage, inflammation. Okay, so basically I have eczema, but I don't have all these funny positive results. Yeah, somehow. Okay. Next, we move on to kidney profile. So kidney profile, somehow they also never include my previous results. I don't know why. Okay, so what they examine, so sodium is salt lah, huh? Potassium, chloride, urea. Okay, so help to maintain fluid balance, and plasma imbalance will result in change in blood pressure, seizures, very serious one. Yeah, so cannot be underestimated. Huh? Okay, so 142 is a bit of the high range. Yeah, so I should reduce my salt lah, huh? Potassium, so important in maintaining membrane resting potential. So change in potassium can affect the cardiac rhythm. Okay, so you can see mine is almost quite high, so I really should reduce my salts lah, huh? Okay, so next is chloride. So mirror that of sodium. Let's see. Yeah, it does. It's like quite high. Yeah, because NaCl, right? Yeah. I mean, if you study science, you know sodium chloride. Okay. Lastly, we have urea in the kidney. So it's a nitrogenous waste product made from the breakdown of proteins. Okay. And then therefore measurement allows assessment of the renal function. Okay. So if you can see here, basically all my salts increase somehow, and then the urea also increase. So yeah, I guess getting a bit more unhealthy, so it's time to start being healthy again, but still within reference range, still okay. Yeah, so next is this serum creatinine. Yeah, so this one measures the kidney lah, huh? Yeah, it's a waste product. So basically if you exercise more, maybe this one will increase much more, but shouldn't still be out of this reference range. Okay. Yeah, so the EGFR normal value, if below this amount, is a sign that your kidney not working properly, but yeah, so basically if it's more, it's okay. Yeah. Okay, so next with this yeah, but basically let me see my own one. Decrease, not the okay lah, okay. Quite within range. Okay, next is urine microalbumin creatinine. This one same lah, it should be urine kidney function. Okay, so what is the microalbumin? Is check for small amount of protein in your pee. So small amounts, very small. Yeah, might increase, huh? So small amounts can be first sign of kidney disease. Okay, so maybe, I mean, it's still within the normal range. Is it within the normal range? But I mean, it's not bold lah, so I guess it's within the normal range. Yeah. Okay, next, albumin found in blood, and then when healthy kidney clean waste from your blood, tiny filters. When kidney damage, then larger amounts of albumin will pass in your urine. Oh, so does that mean my kidney is damaged? Okay, but anyway, the ratio, for the ratio, ACR ratio, mine is fine lah. Mine is within a range or very low. So should be fine. So creatinine is a waste product that comes from daily wear and tear in your particles. Wow, mine was really high, right? Daily wear and tear. I think I exercise very near to my health screening, so yeah. Okay, so next is this hepatitis profile. So hepatitis profile, basically let me explain what is hepatitis A and B. So A is a highly contagious short-term liver infection caused by this virus lah. Okay, but basically hepatitis A is mostly not serious, but in serious cases it can cause liver failure and even death lah. Okay, but usually you have to be like old and weak. But hepatitis B is more of a concern, so this one is the vaccine preventable one. Then both are vaccine preventable lah. But this one is more like a STD or exchange of body fluids, so sharing syringe needles or pregnancy, whatever, this is more serious. So most people hepatitis B is okay. It's just that age will play a role whether you become chronic lah. Okay, yeah. Okay, so basically what all this means, it means that do I have my all non-reactive, right? It means like I have no antibody and I have no antigen. So basically I am not protected lah. Basically I'm going to need to get a vaccine, which I did. I get a twin weeks vaccine recently. Okay, so basically if you minus and plus, that means you have some kind of immunity already lah. Okay, so yeah, this one all explains the vaccine related stuff. Okay, next STD screen. So mine is non-reactive. So actually syphilis is a quite serious disease, and then it's just that you must get it treated lah. So if you don't get it treated right, then it can lead to complications. So these complications, let's take a look at the complications. Can be stroke, hearing loss, dementia, loss of pain, sexual dysfunction, bladder incontinence, headache. Headaches, never mind. Visual problems, blindness. Yeah, so syphilis, if you have it, please get it treated lah. Yeah, can be treated at the early stages. Okay. Next, so don't go around anyhow having sex. Okay, or like I don't know, can be spread by other stuff also, but it's usually STD lah. Okay, thyroid function. So measure this thyroid stimulating hormone. So if you have too high or too low, also not good lah. So basically mine is getting lower. If it's hypo means less lah. Mine is getting low to the hypo range. High cholesterol, oh my god, birth defects, mental health issue. Okay, yeah, so if it's high, right, then you can do osteoporosis, eye problems also. Also, both have eye problems, right? No, this one don't have eye problems. This one got problem is swallowing and breathing. Okay, numbness, infertility, birth defects. Yeah, okay, so most people actually have thyroid problems lah. So they either have hyper or hypo. So hyper is good because people can be skinny, right? And this one will be fat, right? Usually, so yeah, so not working well, so it's fat, right? Yeah. Okay. Next, this EBV virus. So this is a screening for nose cancer lah. Okay, it's a very common virus and increase risk of nose cancer. So recently, this Bian King got the nose cancer, right? So yeah, try for nose cancer. So mine is negative lah. Okay, no nose cancer. I mean, don't have this disease doesn't mean I don't have nose cancer. Yeah. Okay, so these are all the cancer stuff, which is really very important. I feel cancer is only treatable during the early stages lah. During the late stages, very hard to survive and very hard to treat lah. Okay. So what does all these markers mean? So AFP is liver cancer or ovary and testicle cancer lah. Okay, so mine is all low. Oh, that's really low. Yeah, quite low. Everything all quite low. Okay, so let me explain all the two markers. CEA, this one is colorectal cancer, pancreas, breast, ovary, a lot of cancers I can pick up. Okay, CA19-9, bile duct, colon, stomach, ovaries, bladder. Okay, but if you don't have cancer, a high level of this CA19-9, right, it means other problems could be cystic fibrosis, gallstones, all this thing. Yeah. Okay, so either way, they will let you know like something's wrong with your body. Okay, so like I mentioned last time, I have this high level of CA1 to 5, so it's not high now, but it's still not that high. I mean, breast cancer, this ovarian cancer, yeah. Okay, so I was really worried about this ovarian cancer. Okay, but thankfully I don't have ovarian cancer as of yet. I think so. I'm not sure. Okay, CA15-3. So what does it measure? It's breast cancer lah. So probably low level of breast cancer because my breast is not that big anyway. Yeah. Okay. Next, hematology. So this one is to check on your any blood formation or blood disorder. So all these checks, right, is to aid in diagnosing anemia or certain cancers of blood. So basically, if everything is like kind of normal, so this is my recent results or like kind of normal. So yeah. Yeah, all kind of normal. Yep. So kind of okay. And then my blood cells are normochromic and normocytic, means normal in size and normal in color. Okay, then next you measure this thing called the erythrocyte sedimentation rate. Okay, so what does this measure? It shows if your inflammation of body lah. So basically, if you have high levels, it means you could have certain immune system disorder, cancer, or yeah, stuff. Okay, next, urinalysis. So basically, last time it was pure yellow, now quite yellow because I didn't drink enough water. Okay, yeah, basically everything is kind of negative and normal. Okay, so this shows the color chart. So if it's ever cloudy, right, it can mean a UTI or chronic disease of kidney lah. If you have foam, your cloudy urine is dangerous, you know. Okay, so all this explain the urine chemistry, acidity, how is it? So normal is 7, so it's okay. Then whether its concentration is high. If it's high, obviously you're not drinking enough fluids lah, Okay, protein, if it's low level, is typical lah because usually not cause of component. But if too much in your kidney means your kidney not filtering properly lah. You got sugar, that means diabetes, Yeah. Okay, ketones, as with sugar, same if this will means got diabetes, maybe. Okay, bilirubin is, where is bilirubin? Oh, here. So it's a product of red cell breakdown, but usually if it's it should be removed lah. So if it's not removed, means you got liver problem. Okay, then next is this urobilinogen. Okay, so normal urine contains some, but if too much is a liver disease, so can be hepatitis or cirrhosis or anemia. Okay, then yeah, blood in your urine, so no blood, then it's great. Okay, so all this urine microscopy, my blood cells, everything. So basically, if your blood is negative, everything here will be nil lah. Okay, I mean here. So if your can possibly have bacteria and yeast or whatever. Yeah. Okay, so this one shows we have white blood cells infection, red blood cells, kidney disease or whatever, bacteria, yeast, just infections to get it treated. CAS is a tube-shaped protein, result of kidney disorders. Crystals should be a sign of kidney stones lah. So I mean, if you take blood in your urine, then it could be cause of this crystals lah. Okay, that's the end of my health screening results. Let me show you my pap smear results. Okay, yeah, so this is my pap smear result. So actually I did 2 pap smear because the first pap smear, right, they tell me there was something wrong with the result, so they had to do it again, and oh my god, it was so painful because I don't know, it's just painful. I don't really want to do a pap smear in the near future. Yeah, so basically this will measure whether enough specimen, and then whether there are these cervical cells present. If no cervical cells, then you take a sample again, which means so how this is done, right, is the doctor need to go down to your vagina there to put something in and then take something out. Yeah, Okay, so it's not really a pleasant experience, but the health screening is more pleasant because basically you just draw blood and you take your urine, right? So it's not so great. I mean, yeah, this pap smear is really not so great. Okay, so yeah, so if negative means repeat pap smear should be taken, which is what happened to me. So sway, okay, yeah. Then basically the results is negative. I mean, if the result is positive, I'll be really very sad. I've been through 2 times and suddenly I got cervical cancer, you know? Yeah. Okay, so mine is negative and class 1, so everything's great. Okay, so now I'll be showing you the video that I did. So because you paid for the package, even with the basic health screening, they do provide you with a free white coat doctor consultation on your own time, own target. So anywhere from the comfort of home or your office or wherever, you can consult a doctor and then they will explain your health screening results to you. Okay, so if you don't know, you want a doctor to explain to you, you can go for it lah. Okay, so let me show you my consultation with the doctor and how the experience was like. Okay, so you have to wait in line and wait for a doctor. So if no doctor, you need to wait quite long. So I fast forward the video. Yeah, so basically they assigned me a doctor after I waited about 20 minutes. Yeah, didn't show that it's 20 minutes, but it's around there. Okay, then after that, continue waiting. Okay, then the doctor came and see me. So basically, we will video consult with the doctor. The doctor will see your results because their white coat, they have access to the results already, and then basically they will explain the results lah. Okay, so in the video consultation, somehow I didn't manage to record the audio. I don't know why, but basically the doctor said everything's good. I wanted to record it down, but somehow there's no sound. I don't know why. Yeah. Okay, so the video consultation only lasted so she's obviously looking at my report. The video consultation lasted less than 3 minutes because all the results were good. Yeah, so basically she went through every portion and then explained to me everything lah. Yeah. Okay, I mean, not really a comprehensive explanation, but I mean my own research is enough lah. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so that's basically all of it. So if you haven't done your health screening this year, please remember to go and do your health screening. And before you do your health screening, please remember to buy your insurance, because once you've done a health screening and then there's problems and then you go out to a follow-up investigation and there's really something diagnosed, bye-bye, you can't buy insurance anymore. Yeah. Okay, so that's the end of today. Please help to like and subscribe. That's all. Thank you everyone. Bye-bye.